Today we're going to go over filling the LubeMinder refillable reservoir grease pump. We're going to be using our 170-2255 pail pump. First, we're going to verify the pump is only pumping grease without air pockets. We'll clean off the pull-on adapter. And connect it to the top of the pump. We'll then turn the pump on to start filling the reservoir. During the initial filling, we're going to observe air coming from the bottom of the adapter plate. We want all air to be exhausted from the reservoir. Set rags or pig mat down to collect the grease as it comes out of the adapter plate. Once grease is coming out of those ports, turn off the fill pump, put plug and zerk in, then resume filling. It is possible that the pump will prime during the fill process as the reservoir nears the top. We'd want to remove any outlet restrictions and then resume filling. Set a collection at the outlet of the pump, as lubrication may start coming out as the reservoir is being filled. If this is the case and a stream of lubricant is coming out the outlet, plug the outlet or connect it to the lubrication system at this time. As the follower plate nears the max fill line, observe air coming from the top of the reservoir out of the top purge hole. We want as much air from the reservoir to come out of that purge hole. Once a steady stream of grease is coming out of that purge hole, we want to cease filling the reservoir. Priming the pump may have occurred during the filling, so we would want to actuate the pump to verify that the pump is primed. In this case, the pump was near prime, and actuating the pump does indeed prove that it's primed. If the pump is not primed, open the bypass priming valve with a 5/8 wrench and open until you reach the stop. Clean any debris or old grease from the body and remove it. Connect to this grease arc the same grease in a grease gun and pump grease into the grease arc. When all air pockets are removed and a steady stream of grease is coming from the outlet of the priming port, close the bypass valve. Be sure not to over-tighten the valve, just slightly tighter than hand tight so it doesn't vibrate loose. Actuate the pump to verify the pump is pumping.